Non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots will live in the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Yo, yo, yo. Joe, you look like Robin. No shit. That's badass, man. I love it. I
Nice.
love it. How you doing, bro?
I'm just stressed, you know.
Oh, why?
Well, FedEx sucks, my cock. No, I was supposed to get my computer today, so you know, it's the whole like my wife was like, "Oh, we're gonna go to this park," and it's like a really nice day out here in Chicago. And I was like, "Let's gonna go to this park," and blah blah blah. And I was like, "Okay." And then like the FedEx was like, "You got to be here to sign for it from 10:30 to 12:40 or something like that." So I couldn't go, and then 12:40 comes, and like, "Oh, it'll be here by 8 o'clock tonight." And then like I'm trying to. You never check your text, and I'm like, can I get the link for the show? And it's like, it's my fault, but like, you guys suck, and you know what I mean? Like, it's all that type of stress. But we're here, we made it. It's good, and hopefully I'll have my computer soon. If you hear me or if you see me run away, it's because FedEx is ringing my bell, and I'm gonna go sign for it.
Yeah, no, that's good. It's so fucking annoying. So hopefully you get it back today. You're done with FedEx. I don't ever check my text ever. My kids say it every day. I don't check. I usually check them like 3 days later. I don't even know where my phone is right now. No clue.
I just figured since I haven't had my computer for like a week that it should be like boiled in there, and you should know that I'm going to need the link at some point, you know?
Well, what are you on?
I'm on my wife's work computer.
Let's just throw Discord on there.
Don't think she wants Discord on the work computer.
Why isn't your wife in our server? Why aren't we friends on X? Why aren't we following each other?
I think that we need to have a healthy separation between church and state, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I get it. Henry, GM, sir, how you doing, man?
Shut the fuck up. Hey, hi. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing.
Wow,
I'm good, man. Busy day, dude. Just
look at that. He's doing like paperwork. What a fucking dork.
Dude, listen, right now, my life sucks, okay? Like,
Sorry.
my life sucks. It's fucking busy. I'm down an employee. I fucking phones ring. Today was busy.
Can you answer that live?
Yeah, but I don't want to say the name of my place, so hang on.
Yeah.
Didn't he already say the name of his place?
I think he has.
Yeah, what a fucking dumbass. He's like, we were talking yesterday about like being anonymous.
Yeah, doing good, man. How are you?
He can't be. Like, anyone with any brain could totally figure out everything about him right now. I could hear the person.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to listen up. Hang on.
Yep.
Don't do that. Don't do that. He's gonna like start listening.
Like, it's probably against the law in New York, right?
Yeah, and he's probably trying to get us to hear what he's saying, but he's gonna hearing what we're saying instead.
To do the blue carpet upstairs.
That's better, huh?
That
A day in the life
carpet
of an NFT founder.
It not big enough. Yeah, that blue carpet I think is a 16-footer, and you need a 20-foot 6 for the upstairs room.
Hey,
What's up, sir? Is
So-
it her?
No, it's
Yeah.
pronounced Z.
Yeah.
Z.
Zaire.
Yeah, no problem. Just stop down whenever, and we can see if we can find something else.
This is a bad idea. It's just
Yeah.
stopping the show.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Joe, shut the fuck up, man. This
You
was a great
fucking-
idea.
Look at you dropping
No,
your bombs.
Yeah, it's busy. The store's busy, but you know what? Sometimes it's busy and you get like really good big jobs. Sometimes it's busy and somebody comes in
And you get blowjobs.
No, they spend an hour and a half for like a 40 square foot bathroom, and you're just like, which like maybe you're gonna make $100 off of.
Yeah.
So that's been this week where like I'm like, man, I have the weirdest requests. Somebody wanted gold carpet yesterday. Somebody wanted like
Whoa.
bright
What a
green
fucking
carpet.
asshole. I hope they're listening to this show. They're like, what the fuck? He's like looking at this gold carpet and he's like, the fucking guy just bought this from is fucking with me.
That'd be
I don't
cool.
even-
Picture that. Picture like gold, but it's actually like shiny.
yeah.
Like shiny gold carpet would be
Dude,
badass.
I barely had anything I could show them. It's not popular.
The P just is blended.
Do they have? Is it just a gold color? Or would it actually be shiny, like very, you know, like gold?
No, it's just gold color. Oh, hang on. I'll grab what he's looking at.
Perfect.
Hang
Grab
on.
a sample.
This show has started very oddly.
Well, I guess it's fine. There's not a ton going. There's some stuff going on, man. Why don't we look at some market shit while we're waiting for our rug sample?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You know what sounds good right now? A donut.
A cheeseburger.
A donut.
I don't even like cheeseburgers. Hamburger.
Probably can't get a. I don't know.
Ew.
Yeah.
Looks like
Yeah.
earwax.
Yeah. By the way, that's why they don't make a lot of carpet in that color.
But tell me I'm wrong. If it's like shiny, if it's like tinsel, you know what I mean? Like picture that, but gold tinsel. If it's like
Yeah,
that, all over my house.
Problem is they only make carpet in certain materials. You know what I mean? So like adding in like that kind of effect, you'd have to bring in other types of materials into it. So it's like the main materials they make for your house are made because they are supposed to last longer, nylon or Tri-X. Anyway, so
Whatever. That's good.
yeah,
That's
whatever.
cool. That's
Hey,
good.
how's Bitcoin doing? Or did we break 60K again? Is Kamala Harris still the person in charge of the Democrats? Is crypto going up? Catch me up.
All these things I don't know. Well, let's check. I am legit curious here. Let's see here. Not bad. Not bad.
No.
We're up.
Yes. No. I think it was the answers to your
No,
question.
yes. No. Oh, I didn't hear the order, but
60K.
No, yes. Yeah.
Kamala's in
No to
charge.
60.
she's
I
making me
tried
mad
listening
again.
to her a little bit. Yeah, I tried listening, and you know what? I took a page out of Joe's book last night. Yeah, dude, you know why I wanted to watch it, Joe? Because like I like to actually be exposed to both sides to just like know, just to know. Because contrary to what you might think, I don't just pick sides. I just like to go with like what makes sense to me. But I can't stop myself when I was like listening to some of it from just like not feeling it. Like just not feeling the vibe. So I was like, you know what? There's no reason to be upset about this shit right now. I'm gonna watch a baking show on Netflix.
Wow.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I've been getting into D&D.
Like playing the
Dungeon-
game?
I've been watching it. I've been watching like YouTube of it, and I didn't know what it was, but I think it's really cool. So I'd like to get into it, but you have to like find people that play and all that shit.
Yeah.
Not sure if I like it that much.
Have you ever
and-
played?
Never.
Yeah. Same thing.
Same.
The closest I ever got was a video game called, what the fuck is it called? Just came out like last year. Baldur's
Oh, really?
Gate. Baldur's Gate
Oh.
3.
Why do I know that game?
It's pretty fucking popular right now. But it's very D&D like. You include like you roll dice and shit. I've never played D&D. I like always wanted to. I'm such a nerd. I don't even have nerd friends to play with.
Yeah.
Like that's a pretty fucking big nerd when you can't even put together a D&D game, but I can't. So, sucks. Kamala's a piece of shit. Proposing a 28% corporate tax, a 44.6% capital gains tax, a 25% tax on unrealized gains. I'm
You're
kidding.
mad at this?
I was, and then I checked myself. This is like 30 minutes ago. This is fresh feelings right here.
You just saw this and you were like mad, but you don't
Yeah.
know what any of it means.
No, I know what it means. I was okay. I absolutely bought into the trickle down economic shit. Like that's gonna, let's make the rich guys real rich. It's gonna work its way to you guys. It's gonna just make sense. And I'm like, it does make sense, right? They're rich. They hire, and it doesn't fucking work. Everyone I know is doing horribly.
It's been proven to not work. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me really mad. I'm very much in favor of tax the shit out of everybody that's not me. So I'm not really in favor of I don't know what they call it, like build from the middle or whatever they call it. Just tax every single other fucking person.
They say something like Main Street, not like
not Wall Street.
Wall Street or something like that. Yeah,
I like it.
How do you tax unrealized gains?
I know that's a good question.
It's crazy, but yeah. What is it? Just at the end of the year, whatever amount you're up, won't the market just be full of fuckery around a calendar year or something like that?
I mean, but it just seems like you take anything if there's some like unrealized gains are unrealized. It's like taxing you on an addition that you might put on your house 3 years from now because you were talking about it.
It's like giving you a ticket for going 75 and a 60 before you ever did it. It's fucking weird.
It just seems like a bad idea. I can understand maybe the theory behind it, maybe, but still it just doesn't seem like a good idea.
Unrealized?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's the one that, like, yes, we all think it's stupid, but I don't necessarily know what it means. But I'm okay with the rest of the shit. I mean, the 44.6 capital gains tax, I'm assuming that there's there's dependence on some of these. Like, it's just so easy to be like 28%, 44. Like, there's usually, it gets real fuckery where it's like, oh, if you make over $450,000 a year, then you're taxed a certain percentage. You know what I mean? Like, using these like just kind of simplistic numbers typically is meant to like dumb it down so people can just use it as fuckery, like to piss people off type shit. I make $20,000 a year and you're gonna tax me fucking this much money. It's like, no, dude, you're not getting taxed that much,
But like, I think when people read corporate tax, 28% corporate tax, you immediately think of like GM, Amazon.
Sure.
And the reality is like, that's me. I'm a corporation. I'm an S corp. So like
don't you have to reach certain financial and have certain amount of employees to actually have to pay that corporate tax at that level?
Not that I'm aware of. No, I mean,
you should be aware of it if you are a corporation.
Well, my corporate tax rate went down to 21% when Trump was in office. And that was like, directly where you're taxed on your, well, let me rephrase that. I switched to an S corp because if you're a regular C corp, then you get taxed. Plus then you get taxed again when you pay yourself. An S corp is more of a pass through. So, sort of like an LLC. That being said, no, it doesn't mean like you have to have X amount of employees to fall under the.
Hold on, are you the 28% corporate tax, which is being proposed, and this could be my social justice warrioring stuff, and you help me out, Henry, because you are a small-ish business. Yeah. But 28% is what I would think would be for the Amazons, the multi-million-dollar corporations that have huge things where they get out of paying a lot of these taxes from loopholes where they're paying close to 0% on a lot of these things because they are taking advantage of these things. And so I'm assuming the Democratic policies are saying we're going to increase taxes on those ones or those companies that are getting away with not paying their fair share, even though they're making millions upon billions of dollars. That affects people more so that don't pay that pay taxes at a higher rate, that make less money. That's what I'm assuming that we're saying. But you have a small company. Please be honest in saying what the difference is as far as the corporate tax.
Are
you paying the same amount as Amazon?
No, I think corporations like Amazon, etc., who have like my neighbor's an attorney, and for a while worked for like I'm talking like companies doing 9 figures a year, and they hire guys like, and he was like one of 3 CPAs, and he only existed to find the loopholes.
Right.
And so I think a lot of these companies are able to structure things differently, probably way more efficiently than like I do. And are able to do, and when I say have access to, because they're in the know, way more tax loopholes than like your average mom and pop shop.
Right. So and that's what I'm saying, because, okay, so
but I don't think this ends it necessarily. I think they have to fix the tax code to end those loopholes.
But I guess my question for you is, because it's an important one for you, especially to help us understand it, right? Because you kind of went into this conversation. Who am I boring you? Sorry.
So fucking much. This is on.
Okay.
This is actually hurts.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Sorry.
Holy fuck.
Let's talk about what Polly's hair smells like.
I don't want to talk about Polly.
And go.
I don't want to talk about Polly. No, you can keep that up. You guys tell us, 1, if that is super fucking fascinating shit, or 2, if you were about to eat a bullet right along with me. Really curious, guys. Really
no, because
curious.
I was okay. While the numbers are coming in, I just want to phrase it in a way that makes me like I was trying to what I was trying to get to, which was Henry proposed that this was a shitty thing for him, as the Democratic policies affect him in a negative way as a small time business. And I think that, in my opinion, in my view, usually is no, that's what Republicans want you to think, so that but it's usually like, we want the big companies to pay their fair share so the mom and pops don't have to. And so Henry was kind of that bridge to be like, well, what's bullshit and what's not, to me. That's where I was getting with that.
The tricky part there is, like, once I'm gone, I'm gone. I don't know a single word you just said. I'm fucking done.
You know what? Thank you for that, because typically when I have conversations, I'm the stupidest one. So thank you. I appreciate you saying that.
They actually liked it. Okay, I'm wrong. Keep going, guys. I'm going to sit out and get a little nap in, but you guys, they liked it.
Well, it's one of those arguments that goes round and round and loops forever and ever, that people are fucking like, you constantly get both sides kind of flaming the argument. So, I was interested to hear Henry's kind of proposal.
Well, a lot of it depends on what your structure is. Like I said, I switched from a C Corp to an S Corp, because an S corporation allows you, it's like an LLC. What the business makes, okay? I brought in $100, $50 of that was product. I netted $50. In a C Corp, that would be taxed at 21% right now, okay?
The profits of that.
Yep. And then if I paid myself that $50, I would also be taxed on my ordinary income on that $50 I received. As an S Corp, that $50 that I made in profit is taxed on my personal income level versus the corporate tax level.
See, I want to shoot myself in the head. Now, can you dumb that down for someone like myself?
Smokey had a good idea, by the way. I'll just browse NFTs while you guys are doing this.
Yeah,
Perfect.
and then you jump into because Henry, I guess my question is that, like, is it fair or not fair to say that, like, my opinion is big corporations need to pay their fair share, so a guy like you doesn't have to, and the smaller businesses don't have to, and the Democrats kind of go that direction? Or are we saying that the Republicans just want businesses to succeed, period, and so they try to keep all taxes low for everybody, and you think that that's a good thing, despite the average person having to pay a higher percentage than most Amazons or anything like that?
Yeah, I think if there was a way to capture probably the lost taxes, that, the taxes that don't get put into the system because these corporations have loopholes, tax incentives, etc. I think if there was a way to capture that, and that helped to offset small businesses, maybe it's like, hey, you net under $2 million a year and you have 10 or less employees or something like that, some metric. I think that would be great, because the reality. Okay, we can move on. I'll just say this.
No, keep going.
I think the reality is that most corporations, while they do contribute to the tax system, maybe through property taxes, but definitely through the taxes that their employees pay, federal unemployment, all these other systems, I think their actual bottom line income, I think, is written down so low that they're not paying a lot of corporate taxes.
Is there a way to make this more boring for the audience? Like, can we do like
You
blank
can go through my tax return.
backgrounds?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My tax return, and we can go through each schedule of it. And
Well, you know what? Okay, so we didn't solve this. We didn't solve the issue. Republicans will be Republicans, Democrats will be Democrats, and there's neither better or worse.
Final thought is that I just think that there are better ways, potentially. I'm not an economist, obviously. I think there could be better ways to capture taxes a little bit more fair across the board, because it feels like it may not be rooted in complete facts, but it feels like corporations have a lot of tax incentives because they're providing jobs, etc.
Sure.
Poor people don't pay any. And that somehow it just seems like middle people are always like, fuck, man, it's tax season, or fuck, I got to pay this, I got to pay that. And it just feels like maybe something like a flat tax might be nice.
Yeah, because the middle guy doesn't get out of paying taxes, continues to pay more to the point where they can't pay it, and then their houses get taken away, and fucking and then the corporations come in, buy that because they get some sort of tax break, and then sell it back to people, and hence the cycle continues.
It's fucking scary, dude. Owning a business is scary. Anytime you get a piece of mail from the state, from the federal, you're just like, fuck, what'd I do wrong? Going to jail. I am fucking going to jail. And all I'm trying to do is give people who work for me like a good job to have. And I'm just trying to grind it out for myself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how's those NFT? Hudah?
Yeah. Is that a nasty note, or is that just like
I don't want to talk about it.
It was IRS. Hudah?
I don't want to talk about it.
While we were boring the pants out of this audience, did you find anything interesting in the NFT market?
Fuck yes, I did, and it has nothing to do with NFTs. The greatest news we've seen probably all summer long. It's fucking fantastic. Guys, the Acolyte. Star Wars The Acolyte has been canceled. Blown the fuck out.
Speaking of boring, Acolyte.
Yeah, no, that was a good segue.
I was so happy to see that.
Easy for guys.
Nope, wrong one. Did I ever tell you the story? I played that on a Spaces or something, and somebody thought I had porn in the background. Like, listen to it closely.
Sounded like it.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
It's childbirth. It's a beautiful sound, but
yeah.
you know.
Childbirth. Oh God.
Yeah.
So fucking scary. The only surgery where a person can like stand there talking with the person that's having the surgery.
It's so weird.
It's fucking bizarre.
Don't like it. Actually, brain surgery too. So the only two things.
Oh, the worst ones. Jesus.
Yeah, I watch brain surgery on YouTube. There's weird shit on YouTube, believe it or not.
My mom, I mean, I don't want to bum everybody out because I don't think that you should talk about this. My mom passed away because of brain. Oh, here we go. Actually, you know what? I can't do this. I'm sorry, you guys.
It's not. No, you set that up, bro.
You know, I did. You know what? I did. I forgot who the fuck I was hanging out with. Actually, I fucking forgot who I was hanging out with.
You did that shit on purpose.
No,
bro.
I swear. Honestly,
You did.
at the last moment, I was like, "Oh fuck." They're gonna start laughing.
No,
what the fuck
not.
did I just?
I mean, we're talking about Padme giving, childbirth, and it sounded like porn. A lighthearted, funny thing, and then you come in.
I apologize.
Talking about some serious stuff.
I don't know why I should apologize. It feels like a victim apologizing to the fucking people that like the abusers. I apologize for bringing up shit, and guys, audience members, I apologize, even though the people that are the worst people in the world are the other people. So I apologize. I shouldn't have to apologize.
No,
I will though.
And for the record, that's awful. Like whatever you were.
I didn't even finish. You don't even know what the end of it was.
I don't have to know, other than your mom passed away. Sounds awful, because I'm guessing you actually loved her.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna like talk about real things, real life stuff, because I feel like it's engaging. And then I was like, fuck me. I should have never done that.
I'm glad you're learning this about me.
Yeah.
Because,
Hudah's not even on the screen anymore. Like Hudah, this is the Polly effect for Hudah. Like Hudah right now is like debating whether or not he wants to do something terrible like this. So he's on the Polly effect.
Okay, you can come back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. guys.
The Acolyte.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
almost done with today.
Really?
Almost done.
Wow. I thought we were having a good time.
Well, I'm enjoying it.
Me too. I guess Hudah's mad about something. He's like mad about something.
No,
like,
I'm totally. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. A little interesting tidbit. Actually, this does have a little, maybe like NFT impact here. The FTC. Actually, I'm gonna pull up the site, but the FTC cracking down on fake social media bullshit, like likes, follows, replies, all that stuff. They always say it, but
yeah, they do.
if it's full on illegal, I don't know if it was or wasn't before, right? I don't know. Interesting. Influencers, scammy fucking projects, all that shit. That's a big step to clean it up. Although I'll say this, I don't know if there were already rules in place that were being broken. You know what I mean? Like if it's just another of the same thing, like then it doesn't mean shit. It's lip service. But if there were no laws, rules, whatever penalties before, and now all of a sudden there are, pretty good step.
Doesn't this go into what that Supreme Court ruling was just like maybe a couple months ago, where they said like these agencies are not allowed to just make rules and say and do what they want, that laws have to be passed. This reminds me of just like another
That's true.
rule that an agency decides they're going to impose on us.
Yep. No, that's a good point. Bullish, bearish. Whatever.
Yeah, seems cool.
Yeah, dude. Okay, this is our big. We should have got to this much earlier, but this is, in my opinion, the biggest news of the day. It's pretty fucking fantastic. Cyber, you guys teased this. It was in your trailer for a Maki, or what was this teased in before?
Yeah, it was in the trailer for a Maki. Yep.
Man, fucking sweet. Adidas, CyberKongz. I read like NFT. I read digital collectibles, but is it collectibles or is it merch or what exactly? What are we looking at?
What can you tell us?
Here every single day. Digital collectibles. That's what we are doing.
Yeah. Digital collectibles are the what people are substituting for NFTs because it sounds nicer and there's a bad connotation with NFTs.
NFTs. Yeah, NFTs. I just want to read this because I've read this a few times today. I just want to make sure I'm not saying anything.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. No. Listen, dude. This is It's funny. I was reading a message from Coco from back in 2021 that he had posted in Discord about how we want to collab with some of the biggest brands out there, and he said Nike, Adidas, Adidas. I was talking in Discord earlier because, like, I guess we've been working on this for so long that it obviously it's not new to me, right? Like, met with Adidas in New York and we've been talking with them for a while. And I think it's really a testament to the community and like what we've built as a real degen community that a brand like Adidas would look at us and be like, no, you're people we want to fuck with. Like, because you can't just walk through the doors of Adidas and get a meeting, let alone have them collaborate with you.
Do you when you're in these, have you been in meetings with Adidas?
All of them.
Do you say Adidas every time?
I say Adidas.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because honestly, they're out of Germany. That's how they say it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I the first meeting, I've always heard the Europeans call it like something different than we do because we say Adidas, but they all call it Adidas.
All the other NFT projects didn't get the collaboration because they called it Adidas. So like Kongs were like Adidas, and like I like this group.
The guy who originally founded it, I think his name was like Adi or Adi something, and so that was his name is in it. But yeah, listen, I think it's awesome that Adidas wants to have a relationship with CyberKongz. Like you saw, they did stuff with Doodles. They've obviously worked with Bored Ape Yacht Club. We're excited to like just see where things can go with them. Whether it's digital, whether it's physicals, like we're just excited to have a relationship with them and just see how things go. So this talks about next week being the Adidas week, starting on Monday. So yeah, it's there were some leaks I think on our website on the dashboard. Some of the traits were on there, which I think was not I think that was something that wasn't supposed to happen, so some of it got leaked out. But yeah, dude, super stoked. Wait,
what got leaked? What got leaked?
Like if you go to the Amaki, go to the Amaki dashboard. So like Google like CyberKongz Genkai or CyberKongz Amaki, and you can find the dashboard. Yeah, so go to Amaki dashboard right there on the right hand side, the blacked out Kongs. You can see some stuff there.
The red.
That wasn't
supposed to be on there. It's supposed to be all blacked out.
They weren't even supposed to be on there. Yeah.
All right, so I see like a jacket. It looks like a robe, which I don't think it's a robe, but an Adidas bathrobe would be fucking sweet. We got a beanie, we got a bulletproof vest, and a parachute.
Not a parachute,
How'd I do?
But yeah, no, you're not terribly far off on those.
Is that a bathrobe for real?
No, it's not a bathrobe.
Damn.
It's a
bulletproof vest.
It's a vest. Yep, that's
You
a vest.
kind of see everything almost, can't you?
Yeah, no, you can. You can see because if you read above, like scroll up a little bit, you can read CyberKongz collaboration with Adidas, an exclusive opportunity to upgrade your Genkai on chain with exciting new traits.
Is there gonna be any physical like element to this too?
Yeah, I don't want to talk physicals right now. Physicals are something that we are so just something for people to understand about these kind of like collaborations and
Adidas
partnerships.
physicals come into the CyberKongz collection.
What? Are you? What?
God,
No, I
button
didn't.
gets
I
stuck.
didn't say that.
That means true. That means it's true.
I just sense I heard in the way you said.
Yeah.
I can't. Then I'm like, fuck yeah, confirmation.
No, what I'm saying is physicals with these type of brands take a long time. And for perspective, like Joe, I'm sure with VFriends, you guys dealt with this kind of stuff like all the time. It isn't just like, hey, we want to do this, and then they're like, yeah, no problem. It's excruciating to a certain degree what you have to go through to have anything approved that would be a physical.
Sometimes it's like worse than other times, but yeah, you're right.
It's like even traits, even digital traits. Is there anybody in their ecosystem that they're partnered with? I don't even mean NFTs. I just mean in real life that has the licensing rights to this particular type of thing.
There was a hypothetical situation where we got an artist to do kind of like an NFT for a big, collaboration brand. And basically the fucking, the brand took away all the art that the person did and was like, yeah, none of this can be used basically. So it was like, sometimes they just like fucking, it's impossible to work with these people. You know what I mean? So it's interesting.
And they're massive, you know what I mean? So you have like Adidas, like lifestyle, you have Adidas sports, you have Adidas, the Web3 side. And so it's not like you're just talking to somebody who can just be like, yep, we're doing this. Everything has to go through all these processes, legal, trademarking. So, we're saying like, this is our start of a relationship with Adidas. And like, if you think that we don't want to launch a physical line with Adidas, you're crazy, because that is absolutely what we want to see coming.
Well, good luck with that. That's exciting.
But we do have physicals coming within what we're doing, like within this Amaki experience. So like there's some, there's some cool shit that we're doing. In fact, I think if you go back on the website, the Amaki dashboard, some of it might have been teased on there. I feel like I saw you in a section where if you scroll over.
Yeah, what am I peeking for?
Go up. Go to the different tabs. Yeah, what does it?
Bulletproof
there's some
vest.
stuff.
Got it.
Yeah, there's some stuff in here that shows. We don't have everything displayed on here right now, but
Lemon has wide feet. It sounds like.
But long story short, this is all about like a storytelling experience where, we can introduce partnerships and physicals and digitals.
Ooh.
So, yeah. So we're, excited. Like, the hard part is like the market right now blows, right? Like It's like the market sucks.
Yeah.
So it's always tough when you're launching anything in a shit market.
Yeah.
But
It's also
All-
exciting that Lemon has really, really, really thick feet.
You know what that means, right?
I know what you're gonna say.
You know what I'm saying?
Huge cock.
Yeah. Uba uba.
Uba uba.
Yeah. Dude, really fucking cool. Really fucking cool.
Oh yeah, we gotta be careful actually. With
With what?
I wanted to make a joke about Adidas, but I want to be good for Henry.
No, you
Yeah.
can make a joke.
I mean,
I was
we
gonna
want them to
Henry
sponsor the show.
because Henry can't. Yeah, Henry can't. I mean, Lemon can't get Adidas, so I wanted to say Adidas was the sneaker brand for people with small cocks.
Oh, well, you can totally say that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's
You
get
can
them on the show
absolutely say
just to tell them that. And then we give them the boot.
Is
Yeah.
it true? Yeah. So next week, dude. Next week, yeah, just excited to get shit rolling.
I'm trying to see what that thing is on the right. Let me zoom in a little more.
Looks like an
That one.
aura or something, right? He's got like
It looks like
Backpack.
swords.
Nope. There is a trait in the Genkai collection that looks similar-ish,
Oh, like wings? Like the demon wings?
like demon wings.
Adidas wings.
Adidas wings let you fly.
That's fucking cool. I can't
yeah.
wait to see the physical of that. Like you order some Adidas physical like strap-on wings.
Yeah, that would be all the rage, dude. I can see
Dude, that would actually be fucking awesome in real life. Like I'm excited for the day when augmented reality is doing that for us. But for now, I would wear some wings. I'd wear those bad boys. I'm
Where's Joe going?
not even kidding. Probably to put on his wings. I bet you he's got a pair of wings.
Oh, dude,
I'm
that'd
not
be cool.
kidding you.
But it could be like a wing suit. That would be cool. And then you
Hey.
could go like base jumping.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Speaking of which, I saw a video of a lady who did some base jumping off of where was it? Like it wasn't the Grand Canyon, it was something like that. And laptop, hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
There we goes.
Fucking
Anyway, her
splatted.
chute didn't open. So she
died.
It's over.
She
It's game over.
splatted.
Yeah, you don't see it, but you
Oh.
see everybody just waiting for her to pull the chute, and then she didn't. There was a term they use for it when your chute doesn't deploy. Like she went in. That was it. She went in.
They call it oh shit.
Yo, why the question? I don't know what you guys were talking about, but instead of having the life preservers and life jackets under the seats in airplanes, why don't they just give everyone parachutes?
Can you
No,
picture like 100 people jumping out of the plane at the same time and all deploying them at the same time, and this tangle of people swirling around and plummeting from the sky? It'd be
There's a
amazing.
massive difference between jumping out of an airplane in the sky versus like a soft landing in the water with a life preserver.
I'm just saying. Give me a parachute, please.
Damn, how'd you zoom in so spectacular?
Go. Take one guess. Take one guess.
Magnifying glass?
Well, no. Guess at the one person in our chat who helped with that.
Lemon.
Lemon.
I didn't know he was capable of that.
Yeah, Lemon's.
Well, he's got a huge cock, so
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
Lemon. Lemon. Yeah. He must have gone to the source code. He got to the
How
source
did you get it so crisp, dude?
Extracted that image. You've got an uncompressed image, fully accessible on your website. Such amateur.
Wow.
But no, it looks good. Looks really fucking good.
oh, thank God.
Cool wings. Again, I can't wait for the physicals. Oh damn! Should I be showing this or no?
Might as well. It's on open.
It's on the website, you know.
Did you have anything to do with this mistake, Henry?
I mean, it's right there. You got to let somebody know.
No. I
That's
did
cool
not.
looking.
It's just like there's so many moving parts to all of this. It was just like it's just sometimes what happens in the middle of a launch. You're like, oh shit, that wasn't supposed to go on there till Monday.
It's good promo.
Damn,
That's
Lemon.
cool looking. I just wish it were a bathrobe.
It looks like a kimono.
It is a kimono.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude! Again, can't wait for the physicals.
Yeah. You could wear the kimono and the
wings.
and the vest.
Oh man.
Yeah.
boy.
Dude,
Oh, boy.
fucking badass.
Yeah.
Let me peek at that vest. Yep. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, it should be cool. Kind
I
of
like
dynamic
this, dude.
traits for, it's something, right?
Well, I'm trying to think with the Doodles collection, partner with Adidas. I mean Adidas. But did they actually make like digital merch for those avatars? I don't know if they did or if it was just they did. Okay.
You put sandals on yours, had slides, right?
Well, I wasn't sure if they were Adidas branded or if those were just default Doodles ones.
No, because one of the slides you had was like that typical one that's like your typical like Adidas slides, black and white. I don't think they look nearly as cool as these do. And I'm not just saying that because, you know, I'm part of Kongz. I just think that they're just a different type of art style. So.
Yep. With you. I'm with you. These are a little more, there's something.
Yeah, Lemon, we actually did all the design work. I mean, Adidas had to, dude, any and everything that has to do with it, they have some say in the, they didn't fuck much with the artistic design, but like go back to the kimono. So like originally this had like a 3-stripe kind of going down like the inside of it. Like, I don't want to say the collar, but kind of like the collar of it. And like the way the stripes have to be displayed, have to be a certain way where they're like, oh, it looks like there's almost a 4th stripe, even though there wasn't. So yeah, they don't design it. They just, they're very, the way they have to have their branding displayed is very,
it's very mindful.
Very mindful.
It's very delicate. It's very mindful.
But no, they loved it. Like they really, they like the art. So they didn't like fuck with like, oh, can you change this? Can you change that? Almost everything they changed was more their branding and how it had to be displayed versus like, you know, versus like, oh, can you make the kimono look like this or like that? So yeah, they nice team to work with.
That's excellent. When can we expect the physicals?
Can't answer that. Yeah, I can't answer that. A lot of it depends on a lot of it just depends on their end. So like when you want to get into the production schedule, they have to have the people available on the production side, on the design side. So like it like I would love to see something like beginning of the year. That's what I would love to see.
Breaking news. There are no Adidas physicals in the CyberKongz collection.
Congratulations.
It's a bummer.
Yeah.
I was excited.
Hey, Henry.
Yeah.
Did Hudah Labs respond to your
No.
outreach?
They busy.
Oh, they so busy. What are they busy doing?
You know, they do that thing.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah,
They're busy. They're busy watching all those crypto punks selling.
Oh,
Yeah,
punks
good
are
for them.
selling, huh?
How about that? A lot of them. 41 punks today.
41 punks.
A lot of punks selling, man. The floor is up to 27-ish ETH.
We are so back, bro.
We're back. Honestly, that is maybe the first, like, really. Actually, this is. I did want to talk about this. First really bullish sign I've seen, in a long time. Like, punks got to run. Like, punks have to. They have to. So seeing that's really cool.
Look at
But
Lemon
I was
being
thinking
all
a-
nice about Adidas. Sorry, just Lemon's a nice guy.
Oh, dude, for real.
Yeah. Anyway, punk selling good. Punk selling good.
Punk selling definitely good, but again, everybody talking about the are we back? And it's still annoying. It's still pretty annoying. I wrote about this a bit today. I'm actually going to work on a little something, an are we back indicator. I'm going to do that.
That's fun.
It's fun. I'll tell you. I'll just tell you what it is, though. It's literally this index. It's literally something that measures the value of NFTs. It's that. It's this simple. It's looking here. Like when we're up in a 30-day period, there's probably some weighted 30-day, 7-day, 24-hour thing. But when that's up across those three, especially, you could say we're back. Let's say at minimum it's got to be in the past 30 days. If we're up, that's our criteria. Then we're back. I'd love to make a fear-greed indicator like that. Like, how back are we? But using this, but what is kind of cool, okay, clearly we're not back. Broader NFT market. Not bad being down 1.5% in a week. Like, that's actually pretty damn good. ETH is different, right? ETH actually is up here this week, 2.25%. ETH NFT is actually up. So that's good to see here. And then there you go, 30-day, not back. Right? When that's 0% or above zero, guys, Literally, that's when you say we're back. That's it. So it ain't yet.
Cool.
Yep. There you go. Now you can tell every single person who tweets it to shut the fuck up. Just like that too. And you can tell them I said it. You can say I. But okay. You want to talk ETFs real quick?
Oh, do I ever?
Yeah. Soul ETFs ain't happening, man. How about that? They're not happening. So the SEC, I think, actually does consider them securities, right? They removed them from their lawsuit against Binance, but I think behind the scenes, and it has to do, and I won't have specifics for you guys. It has to do with how Solana was, initially sold to investors, and I do think they considered it a security. I think they were backing off for the election. I think they're going to come back, dude. If Kamala wins, I think they come back full force. I do. I do.
Well, I think people victory lapped on that, the SEC withdrawing those tokens, because just like everything else in the space, very few people understand, even myself, all of course, like all this legal shit. People are like, oh, it's not a security. ADA is not a security. Sand, AXS, well, it's like Mana is not. It's like, that's not what they said. They just withdrew those as part of that particular case, probably because they just didn't want it to get in the way of what they were actually trying to accomplish. Didn't mean that they were like off the case. So yeah, not, and I think this proves that.
Yeah. Well, they're officially zapped, gone, right? Whatever the site is, you could check that. Maybe it's the SEC's official site. You could check for the filing. Gone. They're not there. Snowball's chance in hell is the way people have been putting it, as far as them getting approved without like a change of the guard. So yeah, that's that. No Solana ETFs. Probably not. I don't know. Does it impact Solana's price? I probably think not.
Does it make the ETH and the Bitcoin one stronger? Is that a stronger case for those ETFs?
To a degree. I would like to see if a Ripple ETF gets approved first. I don't know if Ripple has like futures trading, right? Like Nate breaks this down, like why or what has to happen. Let me see here. Yeah, current administration, the issue. Okay, given that CME traded Solana futures don't currently exist, it seems the only viable path for spot Solana ETF approval would be the implementation of a legitimate crypto regulatory framework that defines which assets are securities versus commodities. Again, I feel like Solana probably leans in securities in that camp. Or for the SEC to agree with Solana being designated as a non-security commodity. Huh. What else here? In either case...
I think his name's pronounced Gerasi, just so you know.
I actually had a call with him earlier. I asked him that, and I already forget. I think it's...
I had some dudes in high school that had spelled their last name, and it was Gerasi.
It's not. I only know it's not because that's how I said it initially, and the way he said it wasn't that. And it also wasn't the way I heard from Randy. It was like a little different. I think it was Gerasi.
Oh my God, that's annoying, but go
Gerasi. I'm pretty sure. Either way, hey, we'll get to ask him soon. I had I don't name dropping shit. Normally, I don't give a shit. Him different. That was cool as fuck to hop on a call with him talking about a show. He's definitely going to come on Chain Reactor. I'm sure he would come on here too, and I would love to have him on here. But anyway, expect to see him around these parts. Really cool guy. Solana ETFs not happening.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
Suckers.
Without a guard change, right? So like what do you think the odds are that we have a guard change at this point?
Not good. Also, I don't know that Kamala can get much higher than she is now. I think she'll have a killer speech, by the way, so maybe. But I mean, she's like, think of like this stupid analogy, but think of NFT project or crypto that's coming out hot and it's high and it's really hard to maintain that even when you do well. It's like kind of at the point she's at, you kind of only have one place to go, maybe. And yeah, I don't know. There's a chance Trump wins. I don't think it's super, super likely. He's got a small chance.
I mean, honestly, I think there's a good chance too, dude. Yeah, I do think there's a good chance that he wins. I don't, there's some momentum in pockets that, scare the shit out of me. So whatever.
David Axelrod was saying, I think it was yesterday. He's like, and he's a smart dude. He was Obama's campaign manager, and he had said, He's like, if the election happened today, Trump would win.
Really?
Yeah. That's David Axelrod.
Wow, Axel Cock.
Man.
I like him. Not because he said that. I just like, I listen to him and I'm like, he's a great example of somebody who is like obviously a Democrat, but like I listen to him and I'm like, he sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah, all the Democrats that you hang out with are pretty reasonable, Henry. I consider myself reasonable,
but I don't consider you a Democrat.
I mean, what would I be?
I just think of you as someone who like doesn't like, you may care about issues, but I'm like, you don't affiliate politically.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of do. You guys call me social.
You're fucking woke. You're like those people outside the DNC with their fucking giant vagina signs talking about, the abortions at 2 weeks. Like
Yeah,
this, like they what's it, Doug Emhoff's daughter?
Isn't it Kamala's daughter?
No,
well, I think it was
daughter.
Doug's daughter, and then they got married or
Oh.
something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
No, I'm kidding, Joe. I look at you as just like, yeah, you lean that way, but I don't look at you as like, oh, he's like a hardcore Democrat.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you see the lizard lady last night?
Yeah, that was weird.
Well,
Where
it
at
was
the
real weird.
DNC?
Yeah. Yeah, she just had a wicked dry mouth. She wouldn't stop licking her lips, but in the weirdest fucking way ever.
In the weirdest way ever. Yeah, it wasn't like whatever if your mouth's dry, but like
That was
it
weird.
was a weird way to do it where you're like,
I gotta find that video. It's like that's the only bullish bearish we need today.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm scared about my search I'm putting in. Oh, I found it. That was quick. Here, we'll get a little echo, but
What happens with the mouth?
actually, we don't need the echo. Here we go. Yeah, right? This just goes on and on and on. Oh, it's super slow. It's probably like 5 times, but
Was she saying weird shit or was it cool?
I didn't listen. I listened to like little pieces, and I did want to listen to Biden.
Did you listen to him? How was that?
I saw a replay, which of course is just the shitty moments cut out where he
Right.
fucked up, and there's some bad fuck ups, but also whatever.
thank
Henry.
you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Oh,
What happened?
It's so interesting hearing like who knows what's real, but that he's still like furious about it all
Oh.
and like regrets conceding or regrets whatever, and just feels wrong. But also whatever.
Mhm.
to your point, they're just all fake.
All fake. I liked. Well, never mind. If we start getting into like lies, Trump lied throughout his speech. They all
Like the-
fucking lie. It's
like
bonkers.
the whole fucking time, man. Yeah,
It's
the whole
bonkers.
time. Yep, it is.
I hate him. I genuinely fucking hate him. Hey, you know what I don't hate? Actually, I hate this too. The Donald Trump meme coin. I think we got some developments here, and I'm not sure if you guys saw this earlier today, right? So here's the, Eric Trump, or excuse me, Don Jr. tweet from, 2 weeks ago at this point. Did you happen to see a little update this morning?
Can we do a fuck, marry, kill on Donald Trump and his 2 sons?
Yeah. Let
Cool.
me. Okay,
Yes. What's
FMK.
up?
I'll start with you, Joe.
Oh God. Okay. Well, you got to be careful because killing a president.
Yeah,
is
you
not-
can't even say him. You got to pick one of his
Yeah.
kids, which is also against the law. So no.
Yeah.
So we won't play it that way. We'll do.
Can you kick?
Okay, I got who I would do.
Kick.
Yeah.
You
okay,
can't
kick.
even kick a president.
Okay.
Caress.
Yeah,
Oh, you wanna
Let's
go-
see.
cuddle.
With a
Just
K.
cuddle.
Cuddle with a K.
No, we're not doing that. Okay, here's what I would do. I would marry Eric Trump, which is the blonde, dumb-looking one, because I could just fucking, you know what I mean? Like I would just be like, "Shut up, you fucking little pussy, and get me my shit." You know what I mean? Like I would be kind of on that tip.
You think you can boss him around a bit? Wait, well, okay. Are we only talking Eric and Don Jr. or are
And
you throwing
Donald.
Barron in there?
And
Can we
Donnie.
throw Ivanka in there?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. You want to throw Ivanka in?
Well, does Barron go in too?
Yes.
No, he's too young.
No,
too
he's
young.
18.
He's 18.
You guys deal with it. How much? There's only F, marry, kill. We have. We want to just do.
We get to use each
from All
twice.
of those. We can use all of those.
Yeah, 2 times. You can
we
use
don't
each.
have to pick them. Okay, that helps out. Thank you. I'd still marry Eric. I'd bone Ivanka. Oh, Ivanka. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. No, I would marry Ivanka so I could bone end marry her.
You can't do 2-on-1.
Of course you can. You have sex when you're married. It would just
No,
be
you
a
can't
different-
use 2 of those for it breaks the
I'm
whole
saying
game.
I'm saying if I marry her, whatever. Fine. Okay. I'd bone Ivanka. I'd marry that guy on the screen, and I would eradicate.
Be careful.
I know. Well, it's not an easy one. It would be either the junior or the Don, because the junior's annoying. Like the junior is annoying.
You know that fucking weirdo is gonna be running in 4 years, right?
Oh yeah.
That's unbearable.
I'm gonna go the junior.
I dig it.
That's me.
I dig it.
I also would go with the junior.
For which?
On
You said also, so I'm
on the cuddle with a K.
Mm-hmm.
I would marry Baron. I think he has a bright future. He's tall. I think he could be helpful around the house. And he's
so
moldable.
true.
I think he's moldable.
That's so weird and true, dude. I'm so sorry. That's funny.
And I guess that means that me and Trump are gonna. I guess that means I got an appointment with his mushroom cock.
Oh my God.
I'm. Yeah.
Henry, you're not forgetting that Ivanka is in the mix. You're actively you're actively choosing to have sex with. Okay.
Yeah.
Don.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like. There's a financial incentive to it too.
I just want to point out, like, there's, like you were making fun of me earlier for being like, oh, he's woke or whatever. Like, there's no one. If we were talking about who's more of a pussy, it's got to be you, doesn't it? I mean, like, you're actively choosing to have hard anger sex with the Donald.
Yeah.
I mean,
let me just explain though, because I don't want my wife hearing that I would have sex with another woman. So I'm playing a very safe card here, and I really think that there's a honey hole with Donald Trump. Like, he's got money. I think I could take him to court, or he'd pay me to silence me.
yes.
Like, there's a good chance that he would pay me 6-7 figures. Okay, like Stormy Daniels got 130,000.
You're
That
a man.
was for
Yeah,
you're consensual heterosexual sex.
Yeah.
How much do you think he pays for gay sex?
That's a great question. That is a great question. Thank you for that. I don't like that you blamed your wife. I think you should have just taken that responsibility onto yourself. But thank you. I actually really appreciate the thought process that went into all of those. And I probably should have reevaluated mine with a little bit of a deeper thought process. So I bow and congratulate you. So thank you.
I'm just being honest.
And that's why I liked it. Hudah, what do you got?
No, not playing it.
Fair enough.
No,
Okay. Wait. There was no option to just exempt yourself.
I get it, but I'm not playing with fire like that. I played with fire once this week. I think I'm good.
Wow.
Is that playing with fire?
No, but
If you say K the wrong one, then yeah.
Yeah, but we're not K. We're cuddling with a K.
Oh. Well, cuddle.
Yeah.
Does it
Yeah,
mean
but-
cuddle or does it mean the other thing?
no, you
It
hurt
means
them.
cuddle. It's
You
whatever
hurt them when you cuddle them.
Cuddle real hard.
Yeah, you cuddle them.
Yeah. Almost like you're suffocating your teddy bear.
Taking
But
the
you're not.
stuffing
But
out
you're
of it.
loving it. But you're loving
Right.
it. We understand what you mean by it. It's cuddle.
Yeah. Hudah's the guy in which you start playing some sort of like game, right? That's kind of like iffy. It's like a truth or dare game, and then like I end up like whipping out my cock or something, and then you end up like making out with another guy, and then Hudah's like, I'm not playing anymore. You know what I mean? And you're like, wait a second, the girls haven't gone yet. Like, we've done all of this to get like a cool thing happening, and Hudah pulls out. I mean,
I kind of feel like that's just what happened right now.
Yeah.
it is.
I still think I'm not going to play.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not playing.
I don't want to get arrested.
Don't worry.
You're not going to get arrested. First off, nobody listens to the show. If you
No,
think
I
you can
learned
get
that there's a
arrested-
crazy person who listens to the show.
Yeah, but like, what's he going to say? Like, hey, Secret
Report
Service,
it to the FBI. Yeah, exactly.
Hudah wants to cuddle Donald Trump. And they're going to
Well,
be like,
oh,
let's look into that. Let's look into that.
Fair. It wasn't going to be him. It would have been Ivanka.
Okay, so you'd cuddle Ivanka. Who would you marry?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But hold on, before we even go anywhere, that's a fucking interesting one. Because my thought process on this is like, there's so many other. It's so Hudah, by the way. It is so Hudah. But it like, if anyone deserves like at the least, it might be her. But I'd love to hear the thought.
Well, it's like there was you used one of the choices. I think married, and it like implies the other thing happens, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing with cuddle. I think the other thing still happens.
Oh my fucking God. Let's move on. Let's turn the page.
I guess cuddling does oftentimes lead to that. So
it's
fair.
Let's put up the that like the lost connection screen on after that. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, let's finish strong then with aliens, and actually not even aliens this time. We're talking, guys, teleportation, levitation, and time travel. So,
as we should.
Yeah. Uba. Let's okay. Ashton Forbes. What a guy. What a patriot. Also, what a guy. Some letter. It probably matters who it is, but some letter from a guy with official letterhead that looks very important.
From Bel Air Bluffs, dude. It's right down the road from where we grew up.
It's really big. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Fucking, it's very true. All right. This letter from to Eric, Dr. Eric Davis, CEO of Warp Drive Metrics. Okay, I must apologize to you and Hal for not getting back to you sooner. The fog of war, air quotes, current business activity, and losing your new email address all contributed to the delay, which I regret. First, I must ask if you and or Hal would be interested in meeting Mr. Bob Beckwith in Tallahassee, Florida on the evening of May 30th. Bob's been invited to meet with the head of the Florida Academy of Sciences and the director of the High Magnetic Field Laboratory for a roundtable discussion of his force model of the universe and his planned experiments in LTT. Guys, I think you know this already, but in case you don't, it stands for levitation, teleportation, and time travel, among other subjects. I believe the meeting date is now firm, blah, 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 blah. These are really fucking... Oh, wait, actually, this part's cool, too. I'd be willing to assist you and Hal with your ongoing research into UFO crash retrievals and the entities within the government. This seems like pretty official kind of shit. There's some cool stuff. I'm all in. Fucking teleportation. Yes, we can teleport stuff. Those globy little orb things in the sky, those Tic Tacs, that's our shit. And we can make wormholes and we can teleport stuff. And we can travel to other universes. That quick. We can do it in America. Anyway, bullish or bearish?
I'm not playing.
I bullish. Yeah, I mean, I hope it's true. It could be. It wouldn't surprise me in the least bit.
That wouldn't surprise you?
If
in
that
the
was
least
true?
bit? Yeah.
No, is that weird that it would it wouldn't surprise me if it's not true. It wouldn't surprise me in any way if it was true.
So hold on, I wasn't listening most of it. You're saying that teleportation is real? Is that what you're saying? Is that what we're saying?
I'm saying it wouldn't surprise me if it was real. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
There's such a lack. I walk around and drive around the world and look at the lack of innovation everywhere, and would be absolutely shocked if it's true.
That is partially why I know Eric Weinstein talks about this, or Weinstein talks about this a lot. He's like, it's astonishing how all the great minds in science, they're gone. There's nobody even pushing. And he's like, makes me wonder if that's by design, if they're actually elsewhere, or if they've tried to cripple it because we're at a place where it's like we're good. He's had some really interesting takes. I'm exactly with you there. Why did we stagnate? Why is there nothing new
with everything, right? Movies are all remakes of other fucking old movies. Like, there's
Joe, when do you think that started? Like, when does it feel like it stopped?
I want to say during the 2010s, like that time period. That's what I think.
Wait. Like, in the last 15 years,
okay,
we have like at-home delivery within a day of almost anything you could possibly want. Used to take like 6 to 8 weeks. We've got artificial intelligence just within the last like 18 months that's like to the point where we can make whatever we want.
Sure.
But
hold on.
electric cars.
At-home delivery, have we not had at-home delivery forever? It's just a variation of an app to do it. I mean, like, we're taking, you can make an argument that that's just a remake of something that's already happened unto itself. It's just more convenient.
But it's only been possible because of advances in technology, the robots that they have in the factory, the supply chain, just the way that they have everything organized now, the massive warehouses, that sort of thing. So I feel like that's innovation, right?
It is. It's just boring, not very impressive innovation.
Dude, the last 20 years, we all got one of these in our pockets. We can access whatever we want, wherever we want.
Guess what? When did I say innovation stopped? I said it stopped kind of in the 2010s, which means that was already happening, and then it hasn't brought us to the next level, is what I'm saying.
I will say I definitely felt, actually, we know this. We're past the point where there's those like exponential gains in computing, all that stuff. It is what's the word? It's slowed down and you can measure it, right? You can quantify the slowdown. It definitely has. That said, cool shit's happened. But to tell you what, dude, it's really started slowing down when the UFO shit started coming out, like really popping off in the past, like 15, 20 years.
This is not what I thought.
There's something to it. I'm like Henry. I am not going to be shocked if this is fake. I lean towards it's faked, but I'm almost just as like in the same camp as I'm not shocked if it's real. In fact, I take it back. I lean towards it's real because I trust them so little. I know that they're doing shit and fucking with us, and that they're keeping us distracted with shit for a reason so they can build their time machines. And I think there's a reason why David Grush comes out in front of Congress and he says, it's not aliens. It's not alien, guys. It's not aliens. It's organics, but it's not aliens. It's biologics, but it's not aliens. It's fucking future robot people. It's us from the future coming back in time through the time machines.
Oh, dude, that would be fucking wild, man.
Henry, Hudah asked.
No, that would be fucking amazing. Wait, so hang on. So like,
you have not heard that theory?
No, the theory is like with these Tic Tacs is like we're coming back to us.
Yes.
Yo, I like that.
Or part of it is also aliens were already here. We are aliens. It's all one and the same thing. It's not we're being visited from somebody else. It's all happening right here, maybe just different times.
Yes,
also, did they build the pyramids using levitation? Did they figure out levitation technology all the way back then?
They recently came out and said the pyramids could have been built using hydraulics, basically.
I've seen that too. Yeah,
giant water tunnel that was pushing up these blocks. That's possible. But when you get into some of the ancient, I don't know if there's just in Egypt where there's these underground chambers that have like elaborate, almost laser etched stonework, and they're like, we don't know how they made this.
Suggests in this document that people who made the pyramids may have understood levitation. Suggests in this document, it references the Philadelphia experiment, mentioning 3-phase power systems that produce rotating magnetic fields, similar to what we saw in those orbs that teleported that plane.
But if they were fucking around with levitation during the time of the pyramids, like, why didn't they just use levitation to get all of the Jews out of slavery in Egypt and just take them somewhere else? Why would the thing that they build be just some random pyramid?
Because just because we can't explain one thing definitively, people will take that and start to just make wild accusations. The pyramids is interesting, but like it doesn't mean that like now, look, levitation wasn't fucking a thing. It's not a fucking thing, dude. You know what I mean? Like it never has been and never probably will. Well, I don't know if it ever will be, but like, I don't know, dude.
It's literally a thing.
How is it a thing? With
watch
magnets?
He can levitate.
No, Matt, you can levitate shit.
Yeah, sure.
But anyway, that's cool. I'll tell you this one off air. My mind is blown recently. Thank you to X really opening up and allowing truth. I've learned a lot more about who really killed JFK.
Yeah.
It's not who I thought it was.
No.
Who was it?
It's
Santa Claus?
It's not Santa Claus. It's I can't say it.
Is
I
it
don't
Hitler?
know. I don't know. Wait, Hitler?
Yeah.
No, it's interesting.
Was it a robot from the future?
And remember, Trump said if the people know, he's like, the people can't know this. Even Trump said, he's like, it would be a big problem if people knew who actually killed JFK. Trump said that.
He said that?
He said that.
But he was like, it'd be a big problem. I can't do a trumpet, right?
We'll practice
it. Be the biggest problem ever. There'd be no bigger problem ever than if they knew. And I know if anybody knows.
If it's the new shit I heard, which
what is it?
Whatever. I don't. I'll tell you off air.
Well, I don't understand. You're talking about all kinds of wacky shit all the time, but this is where you draw the line.
It's just one of those things.
You're getting all like Art Bell. Wait, no. Remember who was the guy that Art Bell was listening to that was saying he was being chased by people?
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Dude, we listened to that live when it happened, I think, and it made it to a Tool album. That was fucking awesome. Anyway, we should go.
Hudah, why don't you start sending me some of these things so I can look into them so I don't have to just be aggravated about it, so I can give it a fair shot. It's fucking ridiculous.
I wish you were more educated too. I'm with you.
No,
how about this?
And I'm saying I will get more educated.
Have you seen Avengers Endgame? The very end. You've seen Avengers Endgame, right? You remember the end when Captain America gets old?
Yes.
Joe, I don't think I will.
Oh, you fucking motherfucker. By the way, just to circle back, because you guys went fucking ham after everything went down. He asked me, when do I think innovation stopped? Very innocent question. I gave him the answer. But he had his own he dangled that out there so he could fucking say exactly what he wanted to say. He had his own fucking agenda that he wanted to put out there. The whole thing started on innovation, and I had my thoughts, but now we circled back to fucking weird.
They can teleport shit. They can teleport shit already. They absolutely fucking can. We should do, I swear to God, we need to do a conspiracy theory podcast.
They can teleport shit, but they can't create roads that last without getting potholes in them.
Oh no, I believe they can. I just believe they pick and choose what they can do and want to do and all that stuff. Anyways, guys, thank you for fucking hanging out with these bunch of lunatics. You guys are the best.
Lunatic 1 and Lunatic 2 up there.
Hell yeah. 1, 2. God, I thought for a second my hand would actually go through, which is stupid. That was the dumbest thing I said today. Anyway, guys, have a great evening. We'll see you back tomorrow right here. We'll see you guys.
Right here, right now. Bye, everybody.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots, we live in the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Hold on, zero. It's always to be in the land of NFT.
The wild and free. Cuckoo,
Dun, dun, dun.
cuckoo, cuckoo. We're wild and free. Tutu, tutu, tutu.
What's up, guys?
Hey, man.
Dr. Phillips, former engineer at Lockheed Martin,
Oh, here we go.
and CIA contractor, talks about UFOs that he and others saw with a tail that begins to rotate in a circle and then disappears. It sounds similar to other videos I know,
Oh, wow.
aka Flight MH370.
See, okay, here's my problem. A, what happened? Like, you don't waste your entire life on something that even you'll never find out about. B, why are all these conspiracy theories never ending in any areas that actually can prove anything? Anything. Fucking anything. You're like showing a grainy video with 3 dots and things disappear. You know, like I'm with you. I want that. I want teleportation. I want ghosts. I want fucking spirits. I want all of that. Yeah, dude. I want
It doesn't feel like it.
He doesn't want it
No.
the same. He doesn't
I
want
want-
I guess the thing is, like, I feel like you roll, like, to you, it almost feels like, okay, it sounds to me when I hear you talk about it, like it's a more of an impossibility than like, no, like there's a chance that shit could be real or that shit could happen.
No, so my brain works logically, and I need some level of evidence supported by common sense to equal reality, if that makes sense. And so a lot of times that doesn't happen. If you do any level of investigating, it ends up being that it's not true or unexplainable. And I can't live that way because, you know, like I investigate. That's what I like to do. Like my college was supposed to be haunted, right? And so like me and a buddy of mine went out and fucking would interview people that were, you know, like whatever. And it never ended up going anywhere. I wanted it to be haunted because that means that there's good ghosts and bad ghosts and people live on, and I'm desperate for that. It's just never there, bro. And I would want it to be, I want some shred of evidence to be there so I can embrace it. You know what I mean?
You know, yeah. You know why I think why I give a shit? Like I'm actually thinking about it myself. Like why? You know, like why waste any time? It's kind of like politics. I want people to get pissed enough where something's done about it. Like I want people to get pissed enough that we like answers are demanded, and like what does that mean? I mean literally people stopping going to work, people stopping participating in everything. Like I hate feeling. I have a hard time doing anything when I feel like it's like arbitrary, like it's fake, and I feel like everything is fake.
But that doesn't seem like it could happen.
No, but it doesn't happen. It definitely doesn't happen if nobody cares.
Well,
so
but
I'll be
also,
the one
you
that
know,
cares. I care
what happens
too much.
what happens if it's not true? Like if there's not aliens, and then you're like, I will do nothing and demanding that people do something until something is done about it.
Yeah.
But what if there's nothing to be done about it? Then you're just kind of spinning your wheels.
Yeah, I would say I think there's so much fuckery. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like conviction or a better belief. Like in my heart, I feel like there's something really off there. Maybe this is weird too, but it's like the DMT stuff that taught me so much that I literally saw that there's so much weird shit that I feel very strongly there's
DMT?
much more to this. What's that?
Have you done DMT?
Yeah.
Or is that the one that where like it's almost like it's the closest to dying because the chemical releases the same thing that when you die?
Yeah, like I was grew up religious, was very anti-religion for a while until I did that and it changed. I'm like, no, there's definitely more going on. There's definitely more going on.
You remember when I was just talking about Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and he was talking about doing DMT, and he thought that like death was almost like a spreading out of time or something like that. I didn't really understand it, but he was talking about how he did DMT, and that's how he got to that place.
That would make sense.
But
I mean,
why not? Why don't we take the most interesting topic and really explore it, and then have like a side thing where we actually try to prove some level of thing where I could also try to get involved, where maybe you need and maybe I need a counterbalance. Henry, I'm assuming you're too busy to do any of this, but he could sit around and like talk about it, and then like
I could show up.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, I want you to do it. Like, if you want to do it, like we can do something where we try to figure something out, where we actually reach out to experts and things like that to see if there's any level of support and any of this stuff, rather than spinning our wheels on being like, I've looked at a video online about it, you know? Might be
I
fun.
like it. I still think we should have an evening show peppered in, like an evening show that's all conspiracy theories and shit.
Yeah. What are your top conspiracy theories?
JFK.
Really?
Yeah, it's the obvious one. Same. It's there's nothing weird
Wait,
or different.
who do
here.
you think killed JFK?
I'll talk to you. I'll text you. I'll text you right now, just so you know.
Text me right now too. We got a double text line.
Yeah. And I'm only not saying it because I just don't want. It's a hot topic right now, and I just don't want to feed into it.
Well, the movies. Speaking of when we were talking about movies before, have you guys seen JFK the movie? Where it was like, weren't they like implying that like conspiracies were like FBI or CIA was involved or something like that?
Yeah.
That's
I
what.
went down the 9/11 rabbit hole for a bit.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it because I just got the text?
Yeah. This is a thing I honest to God never considered it. I always figured internal. I figured Cubans or Russia. I never really considered this, but why would we not want to say it? Because think of how damaging that would be to so much shit.
Can I say it's so unfair to be talking about this now, but like I would say that there does seem to be hotness and reason to cast fucking shade at who you think it is right now in the world. So it does seem almost like this seems a little convenient. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Henry,
so
what do you think?
It wouldn't surprise me at all if that was true.
Yeah.
Really?
Had you
Not at
considered that really though, or no? Because I never did, and I think that's
Never.
interesting that that's never a theory really put out there. I think that's interesting that it's not talked about.
Where do you get?
I'd be curious to know why, but
You have no idea, but you're like, yes, it could happen.
no,
no, I know. I'll tell you why.
Yeah, why?
Please.
I think JFK wanted to disarm their nuclear weapons or some shit.
Oh, okay. Also, the intelligence behind them is massive, and they just don't give a fuck.
Anyway, guys, I hope you have a great night. I love you guys.
Yeah.
What is there?
I
any-
just want